Welcome to Wildlife Outdoors with your host, Russell and Jose. If you have a passion for conservation of the outdoors, or you're enjoying a calming hike in the mountains, an exhilarating kayak trip on the river, feeling a fish on the end of your line, cooking on an open flame in a primitive campsite, or stalking big game, just waiting for the perfect shot, you're in the right place. So put on your boots and polarized sunglasses and come along for the ride.
Welcome back to another episode of Wildlife Outdoors. Today we got a short one for you. So we say we're going to try to do a snapshots, and we got an exciting event coming up. We're going to be helping out with the fundraiser in Central Texas for the Kerr County floods. And so we got Grant Powell here with us just to talk about it and let you guys know, and hopefully we can see y'all there. So how you been, Grant?
Good, man. How are y'all doing?
Doing pretty good.
You're in there, brother.
Been a while since we've had you on.
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, it sure has, man. We'll have to do this again whenever it's on, I guess, better circumstances or whatever it may be. But yeah,
for sure.
On the future.
Maybe we could do a follow-up episode, a recap of the event.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd be happy to.
Man. Hopefully we'll have some good news and of what we raised and everything going for a good cause. I think it'd be a good, good episode.
Hopefully, what we've raised is way more than what we our goal has been set at. So,
and what is our goal set at?
Right now, what was it, like 2,500, 3K is like pretty.
If I remember correctly, I think when we met. Well, hold on. I think we're getting ahead of ourselves. So, for those of you who may not know what we're talking about, so obviously, I'm from Texas, grew up Texas, live in Texas. Grant from Texas also. Russell from Alaska, but spent most of his life in Texas. Texas is home for him too. And so, as you're all aware by now, I'm sure we've had some crazy, crazy rains, and unfortunately, they were much needed, but just not like this. There's been a lot of destruction, a lot of families displaced, and it's truly crazy, man. This stuff that's happened, and it was really terrible seeing all that stuff, man. And at the same time, it was kind of cool seeing like the humanity through it, like HEB mobilized so quick, like sending stuff down there. A lot of people just coming together, like getting anything and everything they can to help the neighbors, to help our fellow Texans. And it was really inspiring. And so, that's kind of why we're here talking about it now, because it inspired us, to try and do what we can too. And and I say us, there's two people who are included in that, but they couldn't make it for the video today. Calvin, who is the owner of Middleton Brewing, who's also graciously hosting the event, and Chris Koleski, affectionately known as Ditch Fish and Flies on Instagram. He's been a huge help in this too. And so, essentially what we've tried to do is band together and host an event to raise money for flood relief efforts. Man, it's kind of weird trying to like have a fun thing, for such a tragic event, but I just don't know how else we can really like come together as a fly fishing community. I'm sure there's other ways, but like this way, it's a fly fishing based event. We're going to have like fly tires. We're going to have fly casting. We're going to have some raffle and auction stuff. And, and also Middleton has pledged a portion of the proceeds from that night to be donated as well. And so, man, it should be a good event, hopefully doing good for our neighbors too.
Yeah,
absolutely. I don't think there's a better way to say it than it being a tragic event and having a hard time trying to make it fun, because we don't want to try to make fun out of something tragic, but at the same time, we do want to have a safe place for the community to come together and still have a good time, as well as provide for a good cause. So, you said it. Couldn't have said it any better myself, Jose. So, Middleton Brewing, San Marcos, Texas. The event is going to be held on August 2nd from noon to 6. So if you're in the area, come on out. There's going to be raffles. There's going to be auctions. Thinking of like a door prize stuff. We don't have every detail ironed out yet. but good people, good beer, good times. So, yeah, if y'all are in the area or anybody's interested in coming out, we would love to see y'all there. More details to come. So, keep your eyes and ears open, and we will definitely have more details as they come. So, as for right now, what details do we have locked down, Grant? Other than time and date.
One of my first calls is some of the fly shops that are closest to us that we reached out to see if they'd be interested. And luckily enough, Judson Cole from Rio Anglers, he actually recently just had a fly casting competition. And don't get me wrong, we're not going to be doing a full out fly casting competition, but he has the experience to be able to set up some kind of fun little casting challenge or whatever it may be. And, we're more than likely going to make it. I mean, I would like to make it competitive, maybe do like a $5 buy-in or something just to kind of, thick in the pot a little bit. And then Grateful Angler, which is another local fly shop, is going to be there in support. They donated a trip and been really good to us with this as well. And, it's interesting. This thing, we probably didn't give ourselves quite enough lead time, but it's fine. And, it's evolving and it's growing, and, there's new details that are happening every day, which is exciting. It's cool to see the community getting behind it and helping us out. And in fact, as soon as we're done with this episode, we have a Zoom call, and we're going to talk to a guy that's interested in making this event even more special, and it already is turning out to be. It's cool. It's cool to see the support that we're gaining, and interested to see how it'll all play out.
Absolutely. I've
Jose,
been truly amazed.
Yeah. Jose, what details can you kind of think of off the top of your head?
Well, can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I cut out for a second, so I kind of missed a little bit what you guys were talking about. But details, yeah. So during our first meeting, kind of going back to the very beginning of what our goal was, if I'm not mistaken, I think our goal was $1,500. Just kind of make it reasonable. But man, I have faith that we'll do better than that. Just, I mean, fingers crossed, and. As far as details, yeah, I mean, Grant covered a lot of it. It's been amazing the amount of support that we've had, and that's, like Grant said, really short lead time. The original idea was to kind of have a small thing, where we tie some flies, put it in a box, and try and donate it or raffle it, and then we just kind of got excited, and we're like, well, what about this? And what about that? And then it kind of snowballed into this really awesome thing, and so it's been a little stressful, I think, for all of us, but at the same time, it's been really cool to see just how many people are behind us and what we're trying to do. And I've seen a lot of people saying oh yeah, I'm going to be there, and a lot of people really pumped about showing up, and that's been really, really cool, dude. And
it's, I was going to say, it's interesting because we're not like an organization that's putting this on. It's just kind of some buddies that are like, hey, we should do something. And it's just cool to see people putting faith in us that we're going to do our best to make this a cool event, and trusting us with this. Because like I said, we're not any kind of official organization. So it's awesome that we're getting the support.
Absolutely,
dude.
Strong community for sure. So
absolutely.
Talking a little bit more on details. So we're all transparent. We want to have full transparency. So this benefit is for the Community Foundation of the Texas Hill Country, and they cover a broad range of the Texas Hill Country, and where we're going to be donating to specifically is their Kerr County flood. So that's where the money's going. And if any of you listeners have questions about anything or are interested in helping, interested in attending and have questions about it, I mean, feel free to reach out to any of us, and we'd be more than willing to help you out anyway, listen to ideas that you have, and point you in the direction to help us out. So,
and also, so kind of to add on to that, just kind of watch our socials, because we're going to especially I imagine here in the week of, we're going to be blasting stuff. And we actually have a flyer with the QR code. And that QR code will take you to the place where you can make direct donations if for whatever reason, like you are not in Texas or you can't make it, but you still want to find some way to support. That QR code will take you exactly where we are planning on donating as a group once this is all said and done. And you can donate there if you'd like as well. But yeah, man, we got that going, and anything doesn't have to be big. Then anything helps. Whatever it's in your heart to
Yeah,
share, man.
yeah.
We'd appreciate it.
Obviously, we are still currently accepting. We are gaining steam, and we are collecting items, and that number is getting pretty cool and pretty impressive. But obviously, anything to make it bigger and better and raise more money is the goal. So if anybody out there is listening and interested in maybe donating a raffle gift or auction item or just donating directly, then obviously please reach out and let us know. And we'd love to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what are some of the biggest donations that we've gotten that y'all two are the most excited about?
Lots of, honestly, I'll tell you what, if anything, there's going to be some great opportunities to get some great guided trips from some great guides around the area. I mean, like some like that, there's quite a few guides that are donating their day for the cause. And like, it's just kind of a special deal, like, I don't know. I'll let Jose go into specifics, but that's definitely a big draw. And then, we've got I think what we're going to do is, an auction, silent auction for the higher value items, which, guide trips would kind of fall into that. Then, we're getting several fly fishing related items for the raffle, probably sub $7,500 value items that you'll hopefully have a really good chance of winning some cool raffle items too. Lots of fly boxes, lots of, a really cool knife I saw, I think recently.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
The Laguna podcast, his new book, which is a really nice book. It's valued, I think, around $140. He's donating one of those. That's cool. Got hard off the top of my head, but man, bunch of cool stuff. And we will be like every time, I'm having a lot of people ship stuff just directly to me. And so the second I get it, I'm going to go ahead and repost it. Tag everybody so everybody kind of sees kind of what some of the items will be and that kind of thing.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude, I've been really, really impressed with the amount of stuff that we've been able to gather in such a short time, man. Like Grant was saying, a lot of really cool guys. I think Russell, a guest that we had on, Chance Woolery, out of from Mountain Man Provisions, dude. Would they donate like a guided trip and an option to have that trip recorded or something like that?
Yeah. So he
Yeah.
has a buddy that lives down on the Texas coast who's a fishing guide. And so he offered a 1-day trip on the Texas coast in the flats fishing down there and is offering to film the whole thing and make a full production out of it. And he's also donating hats and swag and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
beard oils and stuff, which I mean, he didn't give them to me. I bought them. Some of the best beard oils I've ever used in my life. Super good stuff.
Sweet.
And then
me and Jose need some of that.
Yeah. I don't need any of that.
No, you got a little something going on. You got
dude. You could probably put some balm on your mustache and give a nice little dog holiday twist or something.
Dude, I used to do that a few months back. I was putting a good curl in it.
Oh yeah,
dude, that's what I'm saying, man.
I actually. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I actually, along those lines, I just got off the phone with the Fatties guys, and they're not only going to donate a fly box for the raffle, but not only Ben, but also Mitch are both going to donate guided trips too. So if you want to get into some North Texas Brazos River fishing, I mean, those guys are going to be offering some trips. Alex Herrera is a local guy. He's mainly trop, but he does a lot of San Marcos, bass trips too. And, there's going to be, from what I understand, Bonner, Ambrusher, I don't know. He's with All Water Guides. Sounds like he's we've got just tons of guided trips that are just going to be a great value,
on top of that,
great opportunity.
Oh yeah, dude. And on top of that, we got some great gear. Moonlit Rods donated a fiberglass 9 weight valued around $350 or something like that. And
Oh,
I
wow.
want to say Pelagos,
Yeah,
maybe
Elegant. Yep, yep,
they're
yep.
they're donating. I think Chris said they're donating a custom fiberglass rod.
Cool,
And then
sweet. Yeah.
I think so. I needed, dude, man, I don't mean to get off track, but I had an Excel sheet with like all the stuff we've been getting so far, and I haven't updated it in a week. So I need
Yeah.
to we need to get together and like just update everything because we got a
Yeah, I need
lot
to go
now.
through.
But
I need to go through all my text messages and
yeah,
Instagram messages and really kind of
and
filter that stuff out and
yeah,
get
dude,
it
because
on
we
that
got
spreadsheet.
and then Russell, man, you want to tell them what TFO is throwing in the pot?
Yeah, so Temple Fork Outfitters was very generous on their donation. Actually, the CEO of the company, his sister lives in Hunt, so he was pretty close to everything that was going on. And they donated 3 Rod of Choice certificates. And I mean, they have some pretty nice rods that have a high dollar amount that
Yeah,
certificate is 100% covers. And
Wow.
also for those of y'all that aren't fly fishermen but are just regular fishermen, TFO does have a line of regular spin and bait cast rods as well. So
yeah.
if that's something you're interested in, I mean, Rod of Choice works for that as well. And they donated some of those to us, and so we're excited to offer those to y'all.
Oh,
And
cool.
I mean, I love TFO personally. I have
Mhm.
I
Same,
think like 9 rods
Oh,
and a
no.
bunch of reels
same,
from them and stuff. So
same,
I'm excited
same.
for those.
Yep, absolutely. Oh, I found out today. Kind of my counterpart when I first started my Hill Country account, Nate. He works for Allen Boots, and it sounds like they're going to do a $600 gift card. So you'll
Oh, wow.
basically be
What?
able. I mean, you'll be able to basically get any pair of boots that you want. You go ostrich, go whatever. You know what I mean? Like you're going to be able
Dang.
to get a nice pair of boots with that. So that's exciting as well.
It's a new boot goofing, man. Damn.
New
Right.
big
You're
goofing,
lucky.
man. Let's get it. Let's go.
Dude,
Man,
that's
that's
awesome, man.
awesome. So there's
Yep.
something for
And
everybody, whether you're a fly
yeah,
fisherman or not. If you just like cold beer, come in and
yeah,
you might find something
Yeah.
that you might be interested in buying. So, or
Mhm. And then
yeah, dude.
obviously,
auctioning for.
part of the proceeds of every pint sold, is going to go,
Yeah,
um, back to the cause and all that too. So,
which is
that's,
super dope, man. Middleton
yeah,
doing
that's
that,
amazing.
awesome, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's just
So
something
it's
about this community that, I mean, it is tragic, but at the same time, it's empowering just to see the community come
mhm,
together. And
Yep.
you used the word earlier, Jose, humanity, which unfortunately we don't see a lot nowadays because it seems like 90% of our interactions is through a screen, and you just don't see the humanity in it. And as this event starts to, come together, it's crazy the strength of the community that's involved, that's coming together for people that they may not even know. So
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I love it.
So all that being said, um, man, I think I don't know. Can you guys think of anything else?
No, and I do want to mention that, I mean, there's tons of people that we're leaving out. I know we've name dropped quite a few companies, and I'm sorry for the
Yeah,
companies that we haven't named so far, but obviously, like, I'm going to be doing my best to promote who's contributed to this cause and this event. And we just want to thank everybody who's helped and kind of been on our side and been pushing for us. So this is
yeah.
really feel it. We really appreciate everybody who's helping.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah. I mean, let's be real, man. This started just as an idea that we all had, but if it weren't for Middleton and all the people who are willing to help out, man, this wouldn't have gone anywhere. So, we really, really appreciate the support and your belief in what we're doing, what we're trying to do as a community. And man, I don't think words can describe how grateful we are for your help and your support.
Yeah, absolutely. And for those who don't know, Middleton Brewing is off of Ranch Road 12, kind of halfway in between San Marcos and Wimberley,
Mhm.
pretty close to the 32 junction. So, it's a little bit outside of San Marcos, but there's lots of good fishing around. So if maybe you're not from around here, the immediate area, then maybe turn it into a weekend and maybe plan to go fish the San Marcos River on Sunday, or, Guadalupe or Blanco or
Yeah.
whatever it may be. There's tons of great water around. So make a weekend of it. Let's have a good time Saturday and and enjoy the rest of your weekend after that.
Absolutely. We'd love to see y'all there. And again, the details are Saturday, August 2nd, noon to 6th at Middleton Brewing. So we hope to see y'all there. And like I said, if anybody has any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to any of us on our socials, and we'll catch y'all next time.
This has been Wildlife Outdoors. Thanks for listening. Follow us on Facebook at Wildlife Outdoors and on Instagram at wild.life.outdoors. Let's go live life on the wild side.